A Texas donut shop chain has been sold to California investors, and Democrats are raising money to fund a quorum bust. This is Wednesday, July 30th, 2025.
Texas Scorecard presents the day's first news for the Lone Star State, the Texas Minute, with your host, Michael Quinn Sullivan.
Well, we've made it to the middle of the week. Thanks for spending part of your Wednesday with the Texas Minute. If you enjoy the podcast, I hope that you'll tell your friends and neighbors about it. Our goal is to make sure as many people as possible know what's happening in the Lone Star State. Speaking of which, let's get into today's news. Planned Parenthood of the Gulf Coast is closing 2 of its 6 Houston area clinics. Oversight of the other 4 will be transferred to Planned Parenthood of Greater Texas. One of the abortuaries being closed was first opened in 2010. It was the largest such facility in the Western Hemisphere, killing 10,000 babies per year. It was also one of the facilities exposed for selling aborted baby body parts and undercover recordings released by pro-life activist David Daleiden. 2 new laws passed this spring are already having an impact on Texas's schools. One of the laws ensures parents can now monitor all materials available in school libraries, as well as which books their children check out. Spearheaded by Republican State Senator Angela Paxton of McKinney, this came about after parents expressed concerns about school libraries having inappropriate content accessible to young children. The implementation of the second law, though, is causing some mixed reviews. School districts across Texas are adopting new policies restricting students' use of cell phones and other personal communication devices during the day. At issue has been growing concerns from teachers and others about classroom disruptions and distractions caused by the devices. The new law requires that all Texas school districts set policies that will prohibit students from using personal electronic communication devices from bell to bell, while allowing local officials to decide how the restrictions are to be implemented. In some school districts, the use of personal devices are not permitted at any time from the start of the instructional day to the end, including during passing periods and lunch. In other districts, the restrictions apply only during class time. Some parents are worried that the more aggressive rules have less to do with instructional distraction as it does preventing, quote, students from documenting problematic issues on campus. In a move that's getting a not-so-sweet reception from many Texans, the Houston-based donut merchant Shipley Donuts will be moving ownership to the West Coast. Established in 1936, Shipley has now been sold to a California private equity firm. With more than 375 locations in 14 states, Shipley bills itself as the nation's largest donut and kolache brand. Now, if all this sounds a little familiar, it might be because the deal is reminiscent of the 2019 sale of fast food staple Whataburger to a Chicago investment group. That move sparked a backlash that still simmers for many of the Whataburger faithful. For now, Shipley says the donuts will remain the same. Many Texans, though, are left wondering how many more local institutions will be dunked into the out-of-state private equity pipeline. That reminds me, I need more coffee. The Texas Minute will be right back.
Do you feel increasingly isolated? Like the world has gone insane and you are part of one small, clear-headed remnant? Let me be the first to tell you, you're not alone. I'm Sarah Gonzalez, and on my new show, Come and Take It, I'm going to call out the crazy so you can be empowered to change Texas and the nation. Overcome the schemes of the left designed to keep Texans paralyzed and silent. Watch or listen to Come and Take It today.
As redistricting hearings continue taking place in the Texas legislature, a new report reveals that Democrats are preparing to flee the state again. According to a left-wing news blog, House Democrats are privately raising funds from major donors to finance another quorum break. This would be a repeat of their 2021 walkout in which they left for Washington, D.C. in an unsuccessful effort to block election integrity legislation. This time, of course, their goal would be to block congressional redistricting. If Democrats leave the state to block the legislature from conducting business, they would each face $500 per day fines under current House rules that were passed in 2023. That rule change came after there were no consequences for the 2021 quorum break. Reportedly, deep-pocketed Democrat donors are pledging to cover those fines, removing a key deterrent and emboldening Democrats who might otherwise hesitate. Democrats would need just over $1 million per month to sustain a walkout, a large amount on its own, but small compared to the money that would need to be raised by Democrat donors in competitive congressional races. You can find details on all the stories mentioned today and keep up with the latest news by visiting TexasScorecard.com. This edition of the Texas Minute was produced by Nick Shepard and based on the original reporting of Addie Hovland, Mikhail Kerwin, Aaron Anderson, and Brandon Waltons. I look forward to seeing you out around the Lone Star State. Have a great day.